Okay, this is day 2. I'm correcting the paint on a 1995 Mercury Marquis. And what I'm doing now, I've just about finished the hood. The hood is looking, there's a huge difference in the hood because there were scratches throughout the paint. I've pretty much gotten rid of most of those, but I still see a scratch. I don't know if the camera's picking this up. It's about right here, and it stops about right here. I don't know if the camera's getting that. Let me see if I can. There's a scratch right here. It starts here and it comes this way and it stops about right there. Now, I've already tried my most aggressive method of getting that out without going nuclear. Because when I go nuclear on it, I'm going to have to pull out my wet sanding techniques and wet sanding paper. I have some 2500. Some people like to start with 15. I think that's too rough. I try to start with at least 2500 grit, and after 2500 grit, I follow that with 3000 grit just to clear any marks that the 2500 left. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back over that mark there, spray a little water on it. When you're sanding, most important thing you want to remember is to keep your sandpaper wet. This sandpaper right here has been setting down for 6 hours, so it's good and ready. So what you want to do is just grab your sandpaper. Make sure you're using a block. And then you just want to let me see if I can find it again. It's very, very minute, so it's going to take a little bit to actually find her. So I think I see her here though, but you just want to gently rub. You don't want to apply a lot of heavy pressure. She's right there, I see her. Until she's gone. Consistent pressures, which is what's important here. Consistent pressure. You know, right now I'm applying about maybe 3 pounds of pressure, maybe 2, and I'm coming up and I'm looking. Spray. And what you want to do at this point is remove that water. Because once you remove that water, the line should show back up if she hasn't been removed, and I still see her. She's still right there. So what I'm going to do, spray. And then we'll just do it again. It's a slow process. You can't rush a job like this. If you do rush it, you may end up exposing your clear coat, which is bad. Or you may end up with a lot of uneven marks, which is also bad. So you just want to take your time when you're doing your wet sanding. Okay, so you're going to see some, if you look at this pad here, you will see some white. That's called slurry. S-L-U-R-R-Y. Don't be alarmed. That's just the top layer of your clear coat. You want to see that unless you have a one-stage. If you have a one-stage paint, then it'll be the color of your car. So at that point, you want to spray, wipe, and let's see. Is she still there? It's not very deep. It's improving every time, so I still see it though. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but she's right there. Like I said, we're still doing this correction on this 1995 Grand Marquis. Paint is about 18 years old. Most cars I work on are not this old. I like working on these old cars because if you can keep these old cars looking nice and good, and then you know you're worth your weight in gold. Okay, so I'm still wet sanding on this Mercury here, and I think that got it right there. I think, let's see, yeah, that just about got her. There's a little bit I still see here. That line is still there. Let me hit it again. I want it gone 100%, not 95, not 97. We're trying to get rid of it. We want it gone. Some people say you shouldn't wax a car in the sun, you shouldn't wet sand it, but I like wet sanding in the sun because it lets me see my mistakes. I use a chemical that allows me to do this. Okay, we sprayed once again. You spray and you wipe. You spray and you wipe. And now she's completely 100% gone. So we're going to follow this up with a cutting pad. And I think that'll get the hood. I should be finished with the hood. What I'm going to do now is put some compound here, and then after that I'll put a level of glaze on it, and then we'll wax it. So I'll be right back.